I had a very, I mean, I don't remember very well my experience 2 days ago, but it was something to do in, it was some dark tunnels, some fortresses, and suddenly I was told there was a Nazi commander. And that was, I just don't know what I was doing there, why I was there. It was very short. Actually, I remember a very small amount of it, but that was it. I was told there is a Nazi commander in one of the fortresses, and that was all. I don't know if there is any point, if this could help anyone in any way. Again, I'm not sure how I can help anyone, but well, that was my short experience. Otherwise, I didn't have anything since the musical experience we discussed. Actually, I had a question about my musical experience. I wanted to ask Duane because we started discussing about music and style, but I didn't get my end, which I was interested about. The woman who I thought it was the influencer was playing this funny instrument, and I didn't understand at the end the language and the whole idea. I mean, the second part of my experience then, because we started discussing about music, about Mozart composers, Wagner, and so on, and I just didn't. But I didn't want it to. It was anyway when we were discussing. It was a very long call, so I didn't want to prolong it too much. And so now I have the question about this experience. I just didn't understand the second part of the meaning.
Nikolay.
Yeah.
Just for the moment here, and it's never criticism, try to help everybody see what they're doing. Look at everything you just said. All of it. You said it. That's what you know, right? And what you're saying is also what you don't know. See, when you have an experience that you're not familiar with, then you try to search your mind, in other words, your file cabinets, for something that relates to it. And for the most part, you can't find it because this is something new. Okay? So it's not there, is it? It's not there. So what do? What does James Bond do? He does something else, doesn't he? He doesn't do what he thinks he should do or can do or thinks he knows because he don't know. So what he does is he does something else to see what else will work. And this is the idea of your real awareness. In other words, yeah, you have the file cabinets of your mind and what you know, and you're always telling people and yourself what you know. What about looking into what you don't know? So what I see with the Nazi thing is that, again, everybody's in their own bubble world, okay? You have to realize that. This is what takes a long time, is to get through the personal self. Again, it's not about what you know. All life is about what you don't know. That's what you decide to explore or not. And most people don't. They just look to their mind and share their files with everybody else, back and forth, sharing files, okay? And you can tell how a person talks. It's body language, their expressions, their voice, their mannerisms. It's just old routines they're expressing. You're having these experiences, whatever, is to confront things that you're not aware of. You see, in your world, in most people's world, they just want to see what they know. They just want to experience what they know. And what they don't know, it's like, oh no, I don't believe that, no such thing, or I'm not interested, blah, blah, blah. So again, this is where most people come to this, like anything else. read some things, have some experiences, and after a while they just go away because they stay in their own little world of what they already know. And so, how are you going to experience what all life is, more so than creation, if you don't learn to decide to see it differently than what you know? So, and also your experience with the woman that you thought the influence, it doesn't matter. See, again, you've been set up like everybody, you've been programmed to think. See, all your thinking is programmed. It's not free thinking. No, it's programmed. And that good and bad, right and wrong makes sense. Well, that's the make-believe world. That's all made up. Everything is experience. That's why you're in creation. You are here to experience. Now, if you want to live with the drama and you see people that, you maybe share some of this with and look at the drama that comes with it, if you want to live with the drama, fine. That's where I walked away eventually from all of it because I just want to present something wonderful. And most people don't want anything real. They say they want truth, they want peace, they want happiness, but it's according to the restrictions they agree with, not seeing beyond their restrictions, not facing them and going through them. No, they want it according to their restrictions. This is real. Very real. Yeah. And so they call themselves religious, spiritual, God followers, Christians, whatever. You see? But they want it according to their restrictions. They want their so-called truth according to the restrictions. And this is fine. It's all fine. Nothing is negated because the free will of each individual is precious. So all I'm saying is that you have to learn to see this different. And do you want the real adventure? Do you want to be more than James Bond and just face it? When I'm assuming you've seen James Bond movies, and when he goes into the office and talks to M gives him an assignment. And so does James look at he looks at the file or whatever, and does he go, oh my gosh, this is dangerous, this is scary, I don't want to do this, I've never done this before, forget it, I'm out of here? He doesn't say that. He just takes it, he don't care what it is, and he just goes for it. Doesn't he? Yeah, he just goes for it, and whatever comes up, there's a basic plan. Like the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies, they plan it out, but it always doesn't go according to plan. So then they have to be creative and make it work in some other way, you see? So again, either you keep looking at your file cabinets, or you decide to see and look into the unknown, the invisible that you can't see, but you can learn to really see. You see? That's the fun part. And then eventually you do see it like the real guides. But in the meantime, you have to stop agreeing with all your restrictions and what you can't do and face them. Face every one of them. Do or die. Will you do that? Most people won't. The old saying of in the Bible, like it's all silly, but it's he who would save his life will lose it. The idea is that you think that, oh, I'll just hide away and they won't get me. Oh yeah, I'll just hide away. But duh, you've trapped yourself for more lifetimes because you won't face the illusions that are taking place here. It's all a big test to get through so that you can wake up to your real awareness and be awesome. Or you just follow your mind thoughts. I don't know this, I don't know that. I'll just play my music. Yeah, music is wonderful. Again, you've been programmed with the world thinking that, oh, music is special, art is special, ballet is special. You do whatever you want. I was a surfer. Surfing special to the surfer, surfing special, okay? Ski, people that ski or high jump or do gymnastics or in the Olympics, they think that's all special. Tennis players, whatever. Oh, these guys are great. What are great at what? It's just something to do, like doing the dishes, making dinner. There's no difference. All life is awareness. It has nothing to do with creation. But we're in creation to utilize this position to help us wake up. That's where we need it. So we get rid of all the categories and see everything as each being experiencing. So this is where I like the challenge in many different ways to present, what is real to this world. And that's the toughest, that's the biggest challenge. And that's why most people won't do it. They'll just stay in their little cubby holes and have excuses and talk to their minds. Yeah. But it's all okay. I'm just giving you an alternate viewpoint. The possibility is there to see it if you really want to see it. And it's going to take time. I tell people 50 years. And it's like I'm the bad guy because I'm letting you know that you have more possibilities, but it's up to you to go through the struggling and suffering and facing it to recognize it. That's up to you, not me. I'm just letting you know. Ta-da! Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
It does help everybody. You see? See how it does? Everything does. You just have to recognize how it does.
Yes, it does. I agree.
Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Nikolay. Thank you.